Humans need to sleep, we need to eat, we need to tend to many other tasks throughout our day, and robots don't need to do that. So we can let the robots do what they're doing, and we can tend to our tasks and do what we're good at.
Autonomous discovery really has the ability to influence pretty much everything in our daily lives, whether that be personalized medicine for cancer or
automating characterization of qubits, which are the fundamental building blocks of quantum computers.
The battery technology that goes into our cars, or the self-driving aspect of our cars.
We will get better at doing experiments in all of these important areas and also be able to tackle more of the nation's scientific challenges. The word autonomous in this context means a device that is able to perform a task without the assistance of humans. And then we bring in artificial intelligence and machine learning, or AI/ML, and that not only helps to analyze all of the large data that's coming out of the robots, but also to make a decision about what the next experiment will be. While the robotics will decrease the amount of time that the human needs to be in the laboratory, the robotics and the AI will never be able to replace the human. The human needs to make the decision of the analysis of the data and check whether it makes sense or whether it doesn't make sense.
We need autonomous discovery because there are some problems that are too big to solve through traditional methods. It takes about roughly 10 years to develop an antibiotic, but about only 4 years for widespread resistance to that antibiotic to develop. One solution we're looking at Argonne is developing antimicrobial peptides. But even when you're developing a peptide of a moderately small length, there's still so many possibilities, more than any one scientist or group of scientists could test in any reasonable time frame. With autonomous discovery, we would be able to use AI so we can more intelligently search through the options of peptides. We can free up human time so they don't have to do manual lab tasks and they can focus on what humans do best, thinking.
Another very important thing is safety. Sometimes there are chemicals or other hazards in the laboratory that we humans don't want to really be exposed to. And the robot will be able to do that in a much more safe environment by removing the human from that area. It's an exciting time to be a scientist. We have a need right now for accelerated scientific discovery for all of these areas related to all of these other national scientific priorities that can affect our families, our communities, our nation, and even our world.
On a smaller scale, I get excited about working with robots. I really love the fact that you can code and then see it in action.
We have a mission to enable science for the nation, and I have a small part to play in that.
I think what we're doing here is really important, and so I like being involved in such a big effort and such an effort that has the possibility to change so many things going forward. I like being at the very beginning. Wow, a journey.